Happy Friday. Welcome to a Trinity Family 5-Minute Friday. I'm Andrew Weems. This is Bree Weems. We're a Trinity family.
We're here building on our Building Foundation series where we're looking at the truths of the 21st century of men and women and how that gives us great opportunities and how it's challenging. And so this week we are looking at value of childhood, which is a favorite of ours, as we have just written Growing Up Not Out, talking about this subject of childhood. And we see it all over the place in culture. We see it in movies coming out, Christopher Robin, Mary Poppins Returns, Rise of the Guardians. So it's fun, it's a lot of places, and it's a bandwagon, but there's more to it than that.
Yeah,
so,
really
Andrew, do you have a story about childhood that you could share with us?
Yeah, I mean, I think something that just happened actually just these last couple of days for me is just kind of a fun story. Last week, kids and I, we have 5 kiddos, I guess 4 of them were involved. We dissected a pineapple. Took it, plucked all the leaves off of it, looked at the leaves, noticed the patterns. Really cool to do, by the way. You pluck off the leaves, there's a little knob on top. Super neat. We cut it open, felt the skin, did all this stuff, tasted it. The texture of the core versus the texture of the pulp. And we just shared that story with my parents, and then I got a text message a few days later from them with a picture. It is really cool. We did it too. This is my parents, grandma and grandpa, at home by themselves dissecting a pineapple. And I think that's just such an awesomely 21st century thing. I don't think you'd find that any place in history.
It's curiosity. It's beautiful.
And so that's really, I mean, we'll just jump right into a vision here. That's what we're going after, is this kind of reality that I think as a culture we're recognizing, as a super busy culture, but also a culture that has an awareness of people and humanity and just all there is to know, more than any generation that's gone before us. There seems to be a recognition that there's something in kids that we tend to leave behind as we grow up. Our definition of grown up is not serving us very well as humanity. I think we're recognizing that. We're recognizing that there's things of wonder and dreams and hope that we have as a kid that we're forsaking, and that's not okay. And I think it's been felt forever. There's been places and movements to be like, well, if we just never grew up and we were childlike forever, or just children forever, it'd be great. And that's not really what we're saying. We're saying we want kids to grow up forever. Keep growing up. Keep growing in knowledge and understanding and whatever, but to keep those childlike traits as well, and as adults to reclaim those.
And to continue growing ourselves into discovering things and being curious and asking questions and knowing that there's a lot to know, and it can be fun, and life is a fun discovery in it.
Yeah. And one warning I think we'll give as part of this vision is that I think there's a counterfeit in our society, in this place where men and women are working outside of the home in ways that aren't traditional historically, and busy families, moving on the go, always jumping from activity to activity. And there can be a place where this value of childhood actually comes out of guilt. And it comes in this place of, well, we need to be really involved here and do all these fun things because we actually feel bad that we're not involved in other places. And we want to avoid that guilt motivator. Rather, we really want to see these kids, see the humanity in them, and allow that humanity to speak to our hearts as adults and remind us not of what life was, but what life still can be, and gain a vision for what their life can be, not growing out of those things. And so our tool...
We have a few different tools. Do them all. Pick some. Whatever. Check out a pineapple. Awesome stuff. Be creative like that and just discover just because of curiosity. Otherwise, pick up a movie. Christopher Robin, Mary Poppins Returns, Rise of the Guardians. Those are all great ones to ask the question, where can I grow in my childhood, or where can I reclaim? And finally, pick up our book, Growing Up Not Out, at trinityfamily.org to help you grow in wonder and freedom and play and what that can look like in the family life and outside in the work life.
And it is a book we don't want anybody to buy for themselves. So if you want it, you let us know. you buy one for somebody else, and we ship you one for free. So kind of a buy one, get one free deal there, if you check that out. But, like we said, that's why we have the kazoo. We're all about this. Playing, having a good time, growing up, not out. Have a great Friday.
Bye.
Bye.